Hello. Good evening. It's London Jen. Just checking. We are live. Checking. There's audio. Give me a second. Okay, right. We've got audio. How's it going? It's been a very eventful day in UK battle rap. I have been extremely busy. I'm so sorry. I'm late. I've got like my half-eaten dinner here. I haven't even put my lipstick on properly. I've just realized there's no mascara or eyelines going on. It's all going on, but I couldn't wait. And I'm sorry to keep everyone waiting. Awesome, Troy. Thank you very much. You were here like way before I was, always on time, always reliable. Thank you, Troy. Thank you for everyone who's tuning in. I'll have a look on Facebook in a minute because if anyone's commenting over there, it doesn't show me. Oh, that's the wrong Facebook. Let's have a look. That's not even Facebook. All right. I'm sure Facebook is there. And hello if you're there, and hi comments. Yeah. Just wanted to was so excited to get this done. So without further ado, because there's been lots of ado already, I am going to introduce today's guest. You know who it is. It's in the thumbnail. It's on the title. Villun.
Yo,
good evening. Thanks for joining us.
What's good?
Everything is good. Oh no, thank you so much for coming on. Really looking forward to having you on. Oh, someone should interview London Jen. No one wants to hear my story.
I'll interview London Jen.
Yeah, no, that would be cool. That would be cool. I don't mind doing interviews. Big up Yunnan. Thanks for that. Everyone come to the YouTube and help the actual. Yeah, thank you, Troy. Yeah, big up for that. Wagwan Trubs in the building. Salute Wiretap.
Hey, salute Trubs. Hey, big up Trubs.
All right, big up to everybody.
Big up Troy, big up Yunnan. I can't even see who's in the comments. I can't even lie.
Well, I'll pop them up on the screen. So anyone who wants to say hello to Phil, pop it up and in the comments, and I will put it on the screen. So yeah, we had a chat on Sunday Roast on Sunday with Rivers. Yeah, that was a really, really deep conversation. Crash was there as well. Yeah, very healthy conversation. Let me have a look because I think Crash was in the Facebook comments earlier. I know he wanted to tune in. Okay, all right, let's turn that down. Okay, right, I got Facebook now there as well. Yeah, really interesting discussion. We got into a bit of your history. We got into a bit of the background, and I just thought I really wanted to do you the justice of, proper interview. Sunday Roast is just, where everyone comes and chills. It's a lot more chilled out, informal discussion. But just wanted to, massive what?
Massive Villun for dead. Crash.
Okay, all right. Who's killing Crash? I mean, he's killing Villun. Crash.
I told
chill,
Crash.
Villun.
Crash can chill himself.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna do this backwards. I'm gonna touch on, first of all, you seemed in that discussion. I'm gonna turn the energy right up because I need to pick me up. You seemed like you were ready to come outside, like you were, hungry to come and feed into some of this energy, to get back in the ring again, to come and knock some heads off.
What it is, like I said I told you, I'm in my bag right now, like music or like bars, or if it's battles, it's what it, isn't it? Like if man are asking me to come outside,
dangerous place to be, in your bag.
Just don't ask for it right now, innit? Like, leave me alone, innit? Because I don't care who you are. Like we can go.
So you want all the smoke, basically?
I don't care about no smoke, man. No one has smoke for me.
No one has smoke.
Not anyone who's thrown smoke.
Okay, because Jester. Sorry, I got Jester on the brain today.
Jester Black.
Yeah, Jester Black.
He's cold. I like his thing.
He is, and
yeah.
There was a Big up Jester.
Do you know what? His music's amazing. Like, I love his music, man. He's a cool
Right.
musician.
Jester's super talented.
Yeah,
Jester's
yeah,
super
yeah.
talented.
I tapped in. You know what? You posted some few like a few things from Jester a couple weeks ago, and I tapped into it.
Yeah.
I checked out
It's
his
cool,
music,
right?
man.
Yeah.
He's cold with
Yeah.
it, man.
Yeah. He's a talented guy.
Respect his music, man.
So, but it was AJ Ra.
Yeah.
Who was directing a lot of Smoke your way. He said, you need to come outside, he's going to kill you. He was on Brill's IG Live. They were doing IG Live interview. Shout out Brill. It will be uploaded to
Big
the
up Brill.
Yeah.
Mad talented Brill.
Yeah, no, Brill are working right now. They're doing I think it's called is it the Brill series, Brill Live series on IG. Not reading that comment out, Bizzo, but all right. All right to you too. That's so northern. I don't know. You can read that out. It's too northern for me. Too much of a Londoner to say. You just said hello.
Yeah, he's on. Yeah. Hello to you too, blood.
love to you, Bizzo. He AJ, I'm talking about, right? Yeah, shit. Sorry, I've got so distracted by.
He said he called me out. He was
yeah. That was it on Brill, and I was saying it's going to be uploaded on Brill's YouTube shortly because AJ had a lot of smoke for everyone. He was talking hella spicy, lots of energy. But you say AJ is not a challenge. Like none of these men can. Like whoever's calling out your name, so AJ, because I've just mentioned him.
Yeah,
can't touch you.
Yeah. Like no, he can't. Like with all due respect, you know what I mean? Like I said the other night, I only checked out like a round and a half of his thing and whatnot. You know, like if I'm being honest now, he can't touch me in it. But like if he really if he's really wants to force the issue, that's his discretion in it. I just wouldn't advise it.
AJ has been calling out Vil for a bit still. In fact, actually, I've written down here again.
You know AJ again. Like it's cool calling me out and that, but like if I don't know it, if I'm hearing it from other people and it's hearsay, it's just you get me like if you hit me up, like you get me like.
Okay, so he needs to get at you directly.
If you really want the issue, like get at me directly. Don't do it like on all these other platforms when I'm asleep and man's online at 2 a.m. and that. Like.
Okay, well, does he tag you and stuff? Because you know,
I ain't getting tagged in nothing. I don't know about it. This is I only heard it from you. I heard it from you and Scoop the other night. I don't know about this shit, like, man.
Okay, shout out Battle Rap
Living life,
Twins.
like, you know what I
mean? Love to you. I love that logo, Battle Rap Twins. Super classy. I really like that.
Rap Twins as well, man.
Is okay, so that's your channel. Am I subscribed? If I'm not, I'm gonna go and subscribe now. And everyone, I suggest you go and do the same.
Yeah, how long though? Like, wait, hold on, wait. Chubb said he's been calling man out for a bit. Like, how long's a bit though? Like, I don't know. I only heard about this week. Like,
in theory, AJ can't fuck with an A1 Vil, but at the same time, Vil is coming from a poor showing versus Oops, absolute fact. And AJ is on a run and he's energetic right now. He's put some good performances recently. AJ is super dope for sure, but Villun is a mountain he shouldn't try to conquer right now because it could hurt his progression. Oh, I'm going to touch on that. I'm going to leave this up. What I'm going to say, so Vil, you said you've only seen a round and a half. Do you think that's enough to be able to say that you know for sure he hasn't got enough for you with confidence? You've taken that.
I don't really worry about what everyone else has for me. Like, I just do I do me in it. Like I don't really care about what they man have for me. It means nothing to me.
So he could have been spitting the hottest shit in the world.
He can rap his heart out. I don't care. It's calm.
Okay, I like that energy. AJ is though for sure, but Villun is a mountain he shouldn't try and conquer right now because it's hurt his progression. I'm always, when I see these sort of rookies versus vets type of matchups, I'm always for them, but I want them when the time is right. I don't ever want someone to be cut off at their prime. I want battles like well, ideally, like a real sick in a B Magic. Like I'd like that sort of a battle where the rookie actually comes and, you know, slays the big old dragon. But you have to be ready to do that. Crash says, I got around for Villun. I roll. But is it direct, Crash? Villun might need to remind people
I don't do him
still.
like that.
But I haven't seen enough from AJ to think that he can hurt Villun. Yeah, well, of course it's direct. All right, well, can't be that hard. I watched Tribe Smokeville. Like, there's so many shots in that Crash. Like, this is why I love Crash and his energy. Like, this is Ville's show right now. Like, you're shooting
Crash
at
is bringing it
Ville's.
back. No. You know, yeah, I got Crash the other night in it. Let him have his moment. Go on, Crash. Talk your shit.
Taking shots at Ville, taking shots at Trubs.
Like, take all the shots you want, bro. Yes. Open range.
We all know Dante wrote the third round. Shout out, man like Dante. Hope he's well. All right, so we've probably already talked a bit about this, but like I said, I want it here on your show.
Yeah.
Who not in terms of who you want as a prospect, but who right now in the scene, whether they're new, whether they're old, whether they're sort of been around, who are you watching battle rap at the moment, and who are you watching? Who are you enjoying right now?
Who am I watching right now? Oh, Chilla Jones, yeah.
Okay.
You know what, Real Seek, yeah. He's cold, man. Frankie Frazier as well, man. Frankie's put in like a lot of good performances lately, man. People have been sleeping on Frankie. Rivers.
Are we talking about me and Frankie are locking in recently?
In general.
Well, yeah, no, like last year or so, like battle rap, there's not much to talk about in the last sort of 6 months in the UK, so we can stretch it out a little bit.
I'm not gonna lie, like I watch bare battles in it, like the ones that I put my eye on.
A Frankie battle just come out as well with Tony D, and like I said, he's due to come on the show very,
he had one
very
of my favorite bars, that fucking Breathe bar.
Remind me.
Yeah, what was it? All I gotta do when I perform, I'm fabulous on stage because all I gotta do when I perform is leave or something like that.
Yeah,
I probably butchered the bar in it, but like,
it's something fabulous, son.
Something like that. Yeah. All I do on stage when I perform is breathe or something. I'm sure someone in the comments can like put it together better in it, but like, yeah, Frankie was cold with that. Even Tony, he was solid. He's normal Tony.
Tony, yeah,
solid. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that was a good one. Yeah. Other than that, man.
Frankie's one of the best writers in the country. Absolute facts. Yeah, love Frankie. Can't wait to have him on, and I'm hoping he's going to be battling this year. I think he had some battles that were scheduled, hasn't he, in the last sort of 6 months, and they'd all fallen through, or I don't know. But I'm hoping we can talk about it. When Frankie likes something, I wrote it matters. He's one of them guys. Yeah, you respect his opinion because you know he's tough with a pen. Say that again, sorry, Vil.
No, he had about Apex that was.
Yeah,
as well.
I don't know what happened with it. He's battling Major. Okay, wicked. He's booked versus Major Concerns. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's the one that didn't go down. That was at Apex.
All right. Okay, so if you ask, you shall receive. So you said AJ hasn't said anything to you directly. It's all been hearsay. Now, someone obviously summoned AJ to the dock, and he's saying, "What you saying, Villun? I'd love to lock in still directly."
Oh shit!
Mano.
I welcome to the chat, cuz man got summoned, you know.
I didn't summon.
Like, yo, man, yo, bro, I jump in this chat right now, man. I locked this in.
I normally do things like that, but you know, you can see I haven't been texting.
Yeah, man, just get summoned in that. All right, cool. Yeah, speak to Snoop, man. If you really, really want the issue, cuz like my best advice is just keep doing your thing in it, because you're doing a lot of good work in it. Like Jen said earlier, you don't have to like get derailed.
I wasn't talking about you specifically, AJ.
I know, but
but like now it sounds like you're reluctant. Like you had a bit more energy before. Now you kind of sound like now.
No, do you know what it is, Jen?
Like be real. Like we're all for realness over here. What's the hashtag? No hippie shit. Hashtag fuck that hippie shit. What is it?
you know
I
what?
don't
Yeah,
know,
if you
but
really, all right, cool. If you really want it, set it up in it.
okay.
And
Okay.
just yeah, let's skip all the formalities. If you actually want to get into it, we can get into it. Like you're not on the top of my radar, but like, we can get it cracking.
Okay. Well, AJ, like you said, you wanted this for a long time. You've
Yeah,
got
yeah. Do you know what? Yeah,
Villun
let's put
here.
money up as well. I know.
Ooh.
Let's put some money up on that.
Okay. Hashtag hustle
You know,
tier now.
like, let's
We've
make
gone
this.
from
Let's
hippie tier to hustle tier.
no. Let's make it worth it. Like let's have fun. Like, let me. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna put a price on your head, innit?
Okay. A price on his head. I'm here for it. If you're saying you're going to smoke someone, you're going to beat them. They are not going to get the better of you. You should be able to put your money up with confidence because you're not going to lose it. Okay, AJ is
I'm fully with
saying,
it. I'm fully with it.
cool. What you want to put up?
Yeah, let's say 5 bills.
Okay. I hear you. Whenever you're ready, I am ready as soon as, bro. Okay, that's what's up. That's what I
Yeah,
like
let's
to
do 5 bills. Let's do 5
listen
bills.
to. Troy. What? I need air horns or gunshots or something. I'll
Let's
give
do
the
5
winner an
bills, man. Let's
extra
do this.
£100. What? Man like
Yeah,
Troy.
I can't. I Trey. Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, let's set up a GoFundMe for AJ. We can do it. Listen, set up a GoFundMe
Listen.
for the battle. Let's do it.
Listen.
Nah, you
AJ
know,
says, say no more. Hey, listen, you can say set up a go fight. AJ was right away. Like, yeah, cool. On it. What do
calm.
you want to put up? Like AJ, like someone must have sent out a bag signal. Like AJ sitting at home chilling, you know?
Minding
And
his
all of a
own
sudden he see the
minding his
bat
business.
signal.
Now
It's
he's
like,
in
all
it.
right,
Like,
shit, I got to come out and talk to this boy now.
all right, cool.
And he didn't. He said, all right, yeah, I'll put up money. Like, all right, yeah, what you want to do? 500, yeah. Sean Delgado, yeah, £500. That's what they're saying.
Hey, that's a fair price.
Okay.
Now, why you do? Why any less?
Yeah, no, that's a significant amount of money. That's a significant amount of money.
And put 100 to charity in that. Like, let's go, AJ.
That's a dope idea. Yes, I love that. I love that idea. Let's do 5 bills. I'm on it. Okay, I'm now remembering I've had so many conversations recently and I can't even remember if this conversation was the on air.
Where we doing it though? Like, no loose chat.
That's not for me. I don't know the deep.
What are you saying?
Boy, don't none of you back out of this now. Facts. Like I'm writing it down. I'm making notes. So let me put some timestamps.
Hey, come on, Chubbs.
Thanks, Chubbs. This is what I need. So I need some timestamps. Where are we?
Bro,
We're 18
Chubbs, am I the kind of guy who jumps out of it?
18 minutes. No, money up. 500
if someone really like, bro, he wants to battle me in it. Like, this is just some shit I've heard the past 4 days. Do you get me? I just come in here. I'm hearing this guy wants to battle. Saying, why not?
Whiteout says, I want to see this. The no leash chat thing. AJ says no leash chat, obviously. A hustle tier card. All of this makes sense.
There's a hustle tier card.
Well, that's what's shaping up. Hustle tier. Like a lot of these men are on.
When's the card?
I don't know the details. I just
so I need to
make hype about it. Yeah, I don't think anything's locked in. And the hustle tier. So this is Rivers sort of championing hustle tier. So I don't know the who's and the what's and the mechanics. But yeah, shout out Rivers every time. Okay, so there's Villun making easy bread out here. Salute. Is it going to be easy bread? AJ said, I'm going to battle. So cool. Yeah, he's putting his money up in his score.
Who said easy bread?
Yeah, easy bread. Yeah, this is RK. I'm not. Okay, so YouTube name. Not familiar. Yeah, hustle tier card would be crazy. Facts, absolutely. AJ's a warrior still, 100%. Bro, Rivers versus Tots, 5 bills. Crash versus Scoop, 5 bills. And now we've got Villun versus AJ, 5 bills.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, AJ, if you want to push it up as well, we can do that as well, you know. Like who wants to throw bids in here?
All right, hold on. Let's just because like I've written down big numbers here, like, and you know, it's easy. Like, I don't want it to raise to something that people can't back out of, or like it's so big you can't rise to. So maybe, you know, it's nothing easy with me done the talk. We're doing this simple. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, maybe, you know, things can raise over time, but for now,
What's so
like,
funny,
this
yeah.
is.
It even looks like now like I want him. I want to. I'm forcing the battle with him.
Well, it doesn't. It looked like what it looks like to me is that someone was calling your name.
I don't.
You said, "All right, ask me," and with all the smoke, I think I'm gonna knock you down at the knees. But you know, if he asks me, I'll take it. Then he comes, he asks you. You said, "All right, I'll take it. All right, put your money up as well." He said, "Put his money up." You said, "All right, cool. We'll give some money to charity." Now you're adding things as like I feel like I don't. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. His hustle tier card. Is Rivers versus Tox an official battle? If so, that's amazing.
Rivers and Tox,
£5 is
yeah.
affordable still. Hustle tier.
Rivers and Tox is a crazy battle still.
Well, I guess we can talk about that on Sunday. Rivers showed me
Sunday
something
race,
really interesting earlier on. Excuse me, I'm just going to be gulping down stuff.
It's
Orange
right.
juice.
You just had your dinner, innit?
Yeah, and I've been talking all day. But yeah, so Sunday roast, we can talk about that and that card. Oh, right, I remember now. Oh, okay. I'm all for it. I didn't think battlers would be putting that young 500 up. Yeah, battlers are working out here, putting up their own money. Yo, Jen, what did River show you? Something to do with the hustle tier and a potential matchup and some history, some receipts. I don't know how I said it, and I don't know what them laughing emojis are. But yes, crazy card. All right, so AJ, that's okay. So that's a matchup that's out there for you in the foreseeable. What about anyone else? Is there anyone who actually you look at and think, yeah, I'd like a war with you? Someone that you know rate and respect, and but also think you need to take them down a peg or two.
Nah, man.
No.
Nah.
So there's no one who excites you out there on the scene enough to.
Honestly, Jen, I'm not out here forcing issues and forcing battles. Like I don't really care. Like to that point where I'm like, oh yeah, I want to battle him and that anymore. Like
I hear that.
Do you know what I mean? Like now it's just like even not just now, like just from when I started battling, I wasn't ever forcing battles. I never like just like, yo, I want this guy, I want to do this, I want to beat him. Like it was never that. Yeah, I just took what I got given, you know what I mean?
Different energy. But
yeah, it's the same way.
Even if it's not forcing issues, I'm saying, is there anyone who you look at and think, I would like to battle you? Even if it's not you want to force a war, but just you think, yeah, I like your style, or I think I could.
You know Bricks Belvedere?
Okay, yeah.
He's cold. I was meant to battle him in America one time, and it just never came to fruition in that. But like he's cold. He's a good one. I'd like to battle him. Romney is another one. I like Rom.
If
I'm thinking about like battles that might make me just want to like right, like yeah. Yeah, me. Other than that, it's just like take who I get given. I do what I do.
I hear that. So yeah, whoever's put in front of you, whatever plates you're given, you're ready to.
Now it seems to be AJ Ross. So
that's it. Okay, I'm here for that. So Wise Happy saying if there's 5 bills up from each battler at least fans know they'll show up. Yeah, 100%. Me and Villun rematch, 5 bills each.
Who's this?
What are you saying? That's Yunnan Villis, Tommy Villis. Go to
Go to
sleep.
sleep, bro.
Oh,
It's already 9 out for you, bro. Forget that.
you wouldn't be interested. Did you see the title match?
Forget it.
Did you see the title match? Because
Yeah, I did. Yeah, no, he
okay.
killed it. He
Okay.
showed up in that title match. Yeah, I watched that. But let's be real, yeah.
Carlos does dances
What
on
do you
Instagram
do? You,
now.
do you want me? Do you want me to battle? Like, why would I battle Yunnan again? Like, what is? Does it make sense to do a rematch?
Um,
Honestly, like, let's be real.
okay,
Does
when
it
people
even make
ask
sense?
me these questions, yeah, all right, I want to be selfish and say,
But
yeah, it
based on what
makes
happened in the
sense.
first battle, does it actually make sense to do
All right.
another one?
Well, the last battle was what? Halfway through your career ago? Like it's like halfway down my list of your
Do you know what it
battles.
is? Yeah, do you know what it is? Like I
So
was
it's
saying
like
earlier.
24 years ago.
Yeah, and again, he called
That's a
me out.
lot.
I didn't ask about him, bro. He called me out, innit? So he called me out.
Okay.
He lost the battle. Why am I battling? Why do I need to rematch you? Do you know
Well,
what I mean?
because,
It's like, come on.
okay. Well, if someone offered it to you, you're saying you would take it because you would take, or is that one you wouldn't take because
There's no
8 years
need to
ago,
battle Union.
Troy
Honestly,
is saying,
it's not even time. There's just no need to battle
okay,
Union.
well, all right, Yunan's giving you a reason. He's saying, you've got a valid point. It would literally be an attempt at redemption. So
Bro, you don't. I don't.
Yunnan is
You're not getting no redemption, bro. Let it go, man. Let it move on.
attempt. He said attempt. Look, he's
Like,
giving
on
you
your
all the
attempt, bro.
opportunities.
Listen. Hey, bro, I'm not out here giving charity work, bro, but attempt to redeem yourself, bro. Live your life, man. Like,
Now we're
it
looking for the
happened, bro.
second leg.
Like,
I
it's
mean,
calm. There's no
I would
need to.
like to see it. You asked me if I would like to see it. I'd like to see it because I
No
obviously
idea.
wasn't here for the first one, and that's something I'd like to see live. But
A lot of people would like to see it, but there's no
if,
point.
if you're not motivated to do it, I don't want to see a battle that
It's not even
is not
motivation, you know. It's got nothing to do with motivation. It's just like there's no need. There's absolutely no need. Like you don't like for redemption. Come on, man. Like live your life. It's done. It happened. You called me out. You lost the battle. Like boom. There's no. I need you to give me a chance to redeem myself. Like, what? It's calm, bro.
okay. All
You're
right.
doing good
Well,
right now, bro. You're the champion, innit? Like live your life. Keep prospering, bro. Shine on.
maybe you might want to cross paths again in the future. I don't know, but okay. I was wondering if you were muted then for a second. I was like, oh shit, we've lost audio.
No, we got to do on audio effects in there.
Oh, Villun, you're so funny. Shout out Jess the Black. Villun, who are your top 5 newcomers?
Do you know what?
Have you
Yeah.
been locked in like that?
How far back can you like class a newcomer?
Well, why don't you start with the most recent and
Most recent, I'll
get
say
wherever you can.
who have I seen? I'll say Georgie Roots, Just the Black. Like not just because you're asking the question, but because I've seen your shit on Premier Battles.
And we talked about that earlier. We talked about you
We
earlier
did talk
on.
about
Yeah.
him. Who else is new? Are we saying the past year?
Well, yeah.
Who else have I seen? I ain't really watched a lot of battles. I'm not even gonna front on you like that.
Okay, we can talk past a couple of years.
LS Dean's another one. He's not new though. He's come out a while back. I'll say Major Concerns is a good one. Who else is new? Who else have I seen recently? Do you know what? I know this guy's not new, but like I've tapped into his shit a lot recently, and I'll say Caps. Caps is really good. And fifth person. Do you know what? Acre from Scotland. He's cold.
Okay.
Not necessarily new, but he's cold. Like I like his thing.
Yeah, they're all fairly, I guess.
Relatively new.
Yeah. And
There's
if you're
another
not
guy.
particularly tapped in.
There's another guy from Ireland. I can't remember his name, but he did the Premier Battles tournament, the first tournament. Like he's a young guy.
Just
Made him
comment in the
young.
comments. Is it? I think I know who it is, but I hate when I say people's names and it's not them.
Yeah. I don't even want to try and like throw his name out, but he's young. I know he's young.
You're fine. You're a legend.
Raw.
You can throw out people's names. I can't. It's not a good look. I feel like I should know better.
No, I'm never gonna front a man like that. Like I know what I'm talking about. If I need to watch the battle back, did he battle Bobby Rex? Who did he battle?
Okay, I want to
Yeah,
check this.
you know, I'll bring it back later.
Okay.
Let me do my research. Let me check him out before.
Okay, Yinan saying Ty the Poet. Okay, that's not who I was thinking of. I've heard that name several times.
Ty the Poet. You
know,
big guy. No, you know, smashed it. No, yes. Ty the Poet. It's Ty the Poet. Yeah.
Yeah, I keep hearing that name.
Cold.
I keep hearing that name. I need to check out. I need to check him out.
In, man. Like, he needs to come back and do a couple
Thank
more.
you,
like,
Yinan.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah. Did that earn Yinan a battle?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Yeah. All right. So there's no one. All right. It's not exciting for me when you don't have names that I can sort of, you know. But what is exciting? No. What is exciting is knowing that whoever is in your plate, you're sort of equally motivated for. It's not the person; it's the sort of the challenge in itself. The okay, I'm just going to beat someone, whoever it is.
It's harder, like battling people that have less of a name than it is battling people that have a bigger name.
What did you say? It's harder battling.
It's harder battling people that have a lesser name than the people that you battle that have a bigger name.
Is that because they don't sort of have that history? You don't know them. There's nothing to say about them.
Even, no matter where I battle you, it's the same thing. But you have a world of angles to go off.
Yeah.
But people that have names, they have histories, they have backlogs, back catalogs. It's like you can go off so much. Do you get me? But and that's why I like battling the people that aren't really that's why I don't care who I take in it. That's why it's just like, if this guy wants to battle me, name or not, whatever in it, you know what I mean? Because then people are harder to battle.
Yeah,
they offer much more
for sure. Yeah, because you don't have as much of their sort of style to critique or break down, or even try and look at to counter attack. It's much easier battling someone.
Yeah, because then even in the crowd, they're not gonna know what you're talking about 9 times out of 10. It's like, who? What?
Yeah, you really have to work to try and pull context in. You can't just drop a bar. You have to have a 4-bar contextual setup saying, I saw on your Instagram, or your friend told me. You have to bring in the punch with a little history, because no one knows this.
The other night about narrative and angles. It's like, if you have no narrative, if the people don't even understand your narrative, then your angle just falls flat, innit? But the people that you can throw narrative at, your angles are just they come thick and fast. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. It does make such a difference. And I really need to go and chop up bits of that show, because it was a really interesting one. Crash is saying, when's Yunnan outside asking for a mate? Got a mate? Which mate is that you're asking about? Or is that the proverbial mate? Yunnan, when are you outside? Man said it don't matter who, send me location, right? That's it. Just line them up. Whoever you want to pay me to come and be, I will do that. I will do that. So how outside are you going to be, or do you anticipate being this year? How much do you think you'll come outside? Do you just want to sort of have maybe 1 or 2 battles, or do you what are you feeling?
Yeah, I'd say that's fine. Let's just get AJ done. After that, we'll see how it goes.
Okay, yeah, I like that. Take it one plate at a time.
I always take it 1 plate at a time, man. I don't.
Just so laid back. Yeah. I love it. There's a danger there when someone's so high and low energy simultaneously. It's like, okay, you're crazy. But in a good way, in a really good way, respectfully.
Crazy.
No, but I mean in a good way. When you just sort of unpredictable, or just, well, I mean, I don't have, what is it, the DSM in front of me. I don't. I'm not trying to. I'm not medically trained.
You said he's too calm, but he's too high energy.
Well, yeah, like that's a danger. Like that's a really dangerous space to occupy.
Nah, that's just calmness, man.
So
These all you have the wicked energy for, man. I'm just here, just trying to live life.
yeah, I hear that.
I come here for a conversation. I'm getting here. I come here for a conversation. I'm hearing, you want to battle, you want to do this, like let's come outside, man. Like let's do a rematch, like bro.
Yeah.
Fuck off, like live your life.
If you want to battle, send me a text. Like ask me directly, and we'll set it up.
Like, if you really want to battle, like why do you want to do all this extra shit? Like yo, man, like, yeah, bro, like, I hate you, like.
Okay, no, I hear it. These
men have direct. You know, it's so funny. All these men have direct like ways to contact me, and they don't. Yeah. Like it's always like through other people. It's like let's be political, but shut up, man. If you really want to battle, yeah. But you, you're not getting your rematch, bro.
Okay, so done. The twins are asking, what's your toughest battle today?
Ooh, you mean the toughest one to do or the toughest one to write?
I guess either or.
I'd say DNA was the toughest one to write, and yeah, because like that guy battled like 12 times. Like by the time October came, like he battled 12 times that year. It was long.
Like, and he knows how to win. I can imagine it's so difficult to
the narrative, the angles. Like it was just man was just exhausted. Like like, he was exhausted, right? Because it's like, bro, no matter how many battles of these guys I've watched, and it's 12 in a year is a lot of battles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when you're doing your research on someone, you watch 12 battles in like, and it's all the same year. You're just like, rah, bro, like, and he's battled everyone. So all the angles are just. They're flying through the air. Everything you think of, like that guy said it, that guy said it.
Well, that's the thing as well. How they're all using your potential material, and you write something or think about something.
Like, honestly, I had to push my brain to I had to push my brain to some next level. It was crazy. The process for that, like, I don't even know how I even managed to get the bars out. Because I remember, like, prior to getting on stage, there was not one time where I got the rounds out clean. And I practiced with Chino. Like, Chino can attest to this. Like, not one time where I practiced those rounds before I got on stage did I get the rounds out clean. Choked and stumbled throughout every attempt.
Wow.
Until I got on stage, that was the only time I got the rounds out.
Wow.
Like, it was weird. It was that battle was weird to me.
That's when that sociopath in you comes out. But you see what I'm saying? Like, you haven't been able to do it once before, but then you occupy perfectly that space where you're locked in subconsciously, and you don't really care, but you really care.
Oh man, when I go on stage, when I go on stage, I was not ready. Like I was like, yo, this is whatever happens. And then boom, the crowd started doing all that cheer, the cheering thing, and I was like, all right, cool. Energy. Yeah, energy. And the words just came.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably the toughest one to write to and even do, man, because like I said, writing to it was hard enough, and then when I couldn't get the rounds out prior to getting on stage, like even doing it, like I don't even know how I done the battle. Like Chino come up to me after, he was like, "Raw, I'm surprised you didn't choke."
Tell him,
bro. Yeah, I was like, I'm surprised I didn't choke either.
Yeah, well, tune in to that more often, and you're winning. You go on autopilot and. You just know it, I guess. It's that professional
Autopilot's a real bad.
Well, I guess, you have that sort of muscle memory, and when you're comfortable on a stage, you know how to pull out a performance when you need it. Something just kicks in and, okay, I'm the star and it's my time to shine now, and I'm not going to fuck up. So, Oops looked pretty difficult, fam.
Nah, do you know what? Oops was a different one though. Like my material for Oops was actually fire.
I was in the building for that actually.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, man.
That's all right. No, it was a great event. It was a great event.
It was a good event. It wasn't a good performance in it, so I'm not gonna front on that still.
Man, like autopilot, yeah. But yeah, all right. Talk about that, yeah.
Oops wasn't difficult in this sense of like the battle in itself and like writing for it and performing it. because mind you, like I did like fuck up the start of the first round. I choked for a good like what felt like an hour, but probably like 20 seconds. Do you know what I mean? But like even getting the round out, I'm surprised I got the round out after that because, like I said, I went into autopilot, and I think that performance was just another autopilot moment, but in a different kind of autopilot moment. Because at the time, it was just a mad time in my life. Like I wasn't ready to do that battle. I battled in my fucking jacket. Like if you watch the battle, I'm wearing a coat. Where have you ever seen me wear a coat in my battles?
So you were literally 1 foot out the door
I
or
was not
something.
ready. I
You're
just
just
got
ready
in.
to run.
Listen, I just got into the venue. Like I
Yeah.
think I had like maybe like 10 minutes to practice prior to getting into the venue. Like they were trying to rush me on stage as soon as I got there. And it was just wild. Do you know what I mean? I even went on stage with a suitcase and my jacket. Like I rapped in a jacket. I don't rap in jackets. You know what I mean?
You just
Like
weren't in your comfort zone at all.
I wasn't. No, I wasn't. I
You didn't
wasn't. I
have time
wasn't.
to
I wasn't
steady
me.
yourself
I
before
was
you
definitely
came
not
in.
me. Yeah, the room temperature, all of that. Like I wasn't ready for the battle. I'm not gonna front that.
I guess sometimes as well, though, you're going to get times like that. You're going to get situations like, you know, where your transport lets you down, something happens, flat tire, there's a
Yeah,
change in schedule, and you're not going to be ready, and you still kind of have to go. And sometimes
yeah,
you
100,
aren't, so you get
100.
performances like that. But I guess the tricky, you know, you do something like that. So next time that you're in a situation like that, at least you've got the tools that maybe you can pull
Also,
something.
I should have been more prepared. I can't even lie.
Cool.
Like I wrote, I was writing
Yeah, because
fluently. Like
yeah,
yeah,
maybe if
yeah.
you prepared.
I wrote through maybe like for the last 4 days of the battle properly, and
Yeah.
yeah,
But it's not locked in the way maybe your DNA
yeah,
material was locked in a little more
yeah,
subconsciously. Maybe you practiced it more, maybe you hadn't been able to deliver it cleanly, but it was still
yeah. Definitely got more practice on the DNA
practice
stuff.
really,
I didn't
yeah,
get enough
it
practice
really does
on
make
the oops. I can't even lie. But like I said, like my bars, like my rounds were, I was proud I even got the rounds out, and the level I wrote to was still like something I was proud of. Do you know what I mean? Because I always try to, I compete with myself 9 times out of 10. Like I don't worry about everyone else. I just compete. I
that's
try to
right.
beat my last writing. Do you know what I mean? So like
Absolutely.
even what I was saying, like I was still proud of the content I came with. You know what I mean? But the battle
Yeah.
itself, yeah, I could have done much better. But I wouldn't say it was one of the challenges. You know what I mean? It's the way I look at the DNA battle. That was a different one.
Yeah, you feel more, you just sort of let yourself down. It would have been a much better
Yeah,
battle if you'd have
yeah.
done
Honestly, yeah. If I got my rounds out cleanly and there was no stumbles, no chokes, none of that, no pauses, like, I would have spun him. Like wow. And that's not even, but I didn't in it. And big up Oops because he showed up as well. Like not to even
you
take
really
anything away
did.
from him.
Shout out to
No,
Oops.
he came 100. Like he came 100 with it, man. Do you know what I mean? But like if looking back, I see where I came up short. Do you know what I mean? And that's what it is. Like I ain't got no one to hold up to except for myself. Do you know what I mean?
But I guess as well, when you've got that long list, you are, you know, like very likely to have performances where you let yourself down or, you know, you didn't do your
Definitely
best.
a few. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, but yeah, I guess preparation definitely falls into that. And you've got like so much sort of variation. You've got a couple of women on here as well, which is not that common for like a UK battler, especially, or any battler really. The women don't get
Big
many
up the girls, man. Big up
looks
women.
with the men. Yeah, I think Briggsy posted something on Twitter the other day about more, you know, representation in the scene from women. That would be dope. Something I'd like to see. Have you seen any of the? Hey, shout out to Smoke King. Salute. Big up every time. Thanks for tuning in. Love the support that you're giving us over here in the UK and Ireland. Like big respect and love to you for that. Because you know, battle rap is dope wherever you hear it. If you can understand the language, then you can appreciate the talent. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Are there any of the women like that? You've had a couple on King of the Dot. You've had quite a few on the Queen of the Ring ladies over on URL. are there any of those that might like would that be a different sort of motivation, whereas maybe you're not motivated for one of the guys?
Do you mean to about like another woman?
Yeah.
There's a couple on Queen of the Ring that I've seen, like that I rate. Do you know what I mean? I don't know necessarily about like what I want to battle them, but people that I think would be good battles on that side, I'll say like Jazz, she's cold.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
What's her name? Is it official? Official?
Official, yeah, official. She's battling on
Young Gattis is cold, man.
I was talking to Excel about Gattis last night. He was saying he'd love to battle her, and he was saying actually what he'd like to see is Gattis just killing over there and challenge for the title for the King of the Dark.
Yeah,
like
man.
Get a shot
she needs to get. I don't know if she's been battling like in the past like year or so or recently, like, but she's cold, man. She's a good one.
Yeah.
After
RX versus Will would be class.
RX is cold, yo. You know what? Yeah, my verse is cold as well. I also about her already, but she's amazing. RX is good. Gattis, official, Jazz. Who else?
Yeah, there's another one. There's the newer. So you've got Champion of the Year.
Amazing.
Woody Bars is just an absolute legend. Go.
Yeah, I like her, man.
Absolute go.
She's doing amazing stuff.
Champion of the Year, Vixen. Yeah, KCJ, the runner-up. Two of them are really good.
Oh, who's that girl I saw on the last smack? The caffeine thing.
You got First Lady Flames as well.
Yeah, her first. No, is it First Lady Flames? Go with the glasses.
Yeah, 100%. First Lady Flames. Is she battle Vixen or Vix? I think they've both got. I think Flames battles in glasses.
Oh yeah. You know her and Vixen. Yeah, her and Vixen. Yeah, that was amazing. Yeah.
They had a war. Absolute war.
Amazing.
Yeah, looking forward to that coming up.
You know, yeah, people don't tap into the ladies enough, man. There's so many cold like women out here, man.
Yeah, no, they really are. They really are, and I'd love to see that in the UK.
Like, I don't know why people don't do the cross thing anymore. Just like battle, man.
Yeah, I want to see that definitely. Again, I was talking about that. I'm talking about that a lot recently. Not just specific ladies cards, but just throw them on cards. You know, they're good enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, like lots of variety. You've been on. So we were talking again on the show on Sunday. We were talking about sort of like the unique position that you sort of occupied, or like a particular experience like that you had yourself. Like you were very much present on Don't Flop. Like some of your sort of bigger performances were over there, and we were talking obviously with Rivers and Screep and Crash, and it's like when I'm looking back, it like really is just like two different worlds, and you sort of were really respected in both. You were saying that even it wasn't even what it was like on the outside looking in. It was just a really interesting history, and for me, sort of seeing the scene as it is now, seeing like everyone sort of getting respect across the board. Like there's, yes, of course there are, I don't want to say divisions, but yeah, there are sort of not cliques, those are the wrong words, but they're sort of not factions. I'm so hostile with my language. I'm not trying to say
you want smoke.
Like I don't know, but everybody fucks with everybody else. Everyone, really supportive, checking everyone out. Yeah, cross like platform stuff going on, promotion. Everyone working with everyone else. Like, so for me, it's difficult when I see, not difficult, but like I like to.
You don't understand why.
Well, it's not. I'm understanding why, and I just think it's important sometimes, like I was saying in the show the other night, to understand, to better do what we're doing now, and to take that forward. It's important for everyone to kind of talk about that and talk about how to best avoid that, or how that felt. Even just say, look, man, we went through some shit. I'm glad it's not like that now, and here's how we can maybe avoid that. This is what I went through. Respect my legacy as well. Just like for lots of reasons. I just think these are important conversations, and just because I weren't there at the time. So yeah, I've just said all of that and asked no question. um, basically, Troy says Ian Daniels all day long.
Yeah, like there's a lot of history to go over. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's so much history to go over, but really and truly, like the difference between now and then, I think most importantly is we didn't have like these platforms like you wasn't doing what you were doing. We didn't have Trubs with the wiretap. Do you know what I mean? Like it's no Sarcasm City, like none of that. Do you know what I mean? It was just like you go through it.
Yeah, Bat on the Roof now as well. You've got Phoenix Fire,
Yeah, but about Bruce,
Tan. Yeah, there's a lot. Battle Rap Resume is still around. He's always been around.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it was very far and few between. Do you know what I mean? You can't document these kind of you couldn't document the scene back then. Do you know? So all you can do now is like it's good that you have these platforms because you can look back on it in a reflective sense, but also like what you're building now is pivotal to what happened before.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It might not have impacted it, but it's impacting what's gonna happen next.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't be battling like me and AJ Raw wouldn't even have a battle like set up if it wasn't for me and you chatting right now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I didn't chat to you last like the other night, like I wouldn't I'd hear nothing about no AJ Raw.
But it's important to have a scene. You can't just sort of, or from my point of view, you can't, there's not enough to just have sort of battles in isolation and then maybe some, social media posts and some forum stuff. Like,
yeah,
it's not something, it's something you have to be excited about and have the energy for. There's not enough money in it. Like there's people have lives and families and wives and jobs and partners and whatever, stress and free time that they have to give up. So you kind of have to keep energy alive. You have to expose people to different things. Like there's a lot, like I do a lot of this stuff because I need to know stuff. I'm still learning. And maybe someone who looks at my stuff for one thing sees something else. Maybe they see me mention wiretap and they go and check them out, or Battle on the Roof or Brill, whatever. Like it just all helps to feed into the energy. So I'm really glad that that there's so much of it over here right now, and there's such a sort of a real, like, I really enjoy all of the content. Like there's some stuff that I don't like that's blown up recently. It's not my sort of thing, but I'm grateful that there's all this buzz around that. Like it's not, I don't think it's positive, but there's a big buzz around it. Like there's how many hundreds of people commenting or watching at a time. That's exciting. And that helps the energy thrive, I guess. And scene building, scene growing.
It's traffic in it. It just comes down to traffic.
Absolutely. All right, so we need to people need to make some phone calls. I will certainly send some text. I don't have power to make phone calls, but I certainly can send some texts, with some hashtags and pound signs and saying people need to set up some battles, because I need to see this this AJ versus Villun. I think AJ is going to be doing a lot in this coming year, and I think that's a battle which I don't think you're going to, no disrespect, cut him off at his knees. I don't think he's going to, I'm not giving predictions, but I don't think AJ can beat you, but I do think he can learn an awful lot from you, and I think he can really give a good showing, and it's definitely one that I'd like to see.
I'm just here to teach man in it. If man wants to learn a lesson, I'm just here to teach. I'm here to teach. I can educate.
So and okay, you're saying that right now. You've got so much energy because you educate, teach. I just glossed over that. Okay, I like that. Villun the teacher, the old Professor V or something. Sounds X-Men-ish. Professor V. I like that. Gonna be my nickname for you right now, maybe.
Professor V,
Yeah, like teaching. That's you got some things to show him. Teacher V doesn't have a ring to it. Professor V.
Yeah, no, teacher
sounds nicer. Yeah, and you get 500 bills for teaching. Not a bad day's work. Yeah,
it's not.
5 bills. Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Should actually walk away for G, but
well, let's just keep it at 5 right now.
If we're all putting 5 bills up, then
Well,
we're
you
gonna do
already
it for
put
a
5 in already, so you're only sort of coming
I
away
expect to
with.
take his 5. I'm taking his 5. Like, I'm not like
Yeah.
putting 5 up to just put 5 up.
Yeah. But I'm saying it's your 5, so you're walking away with an extra 5. So yeah, you're taking 1,000, but you put in 5 anyway. So, but yeah, you're saying this energy, this sort of in your baggedness right now. Let's talk about the music. Someone had asked, I think Battle Rap Twins was it earlier, had asked. I only wrote that. I need that smoke. We'll see. See, all right. Here's my problem with that, Crash. Yeah.
Hey, Crash, go to bed, bro. Go to bed, bro.
Like, I have a problem with that phrase, whether it's pussy or wussy. Like with the IO, I'm old school. It's a whole. Yeah. So I like to see it written. You can drop the H if you want, but it should be pussy or wussy, like OLE, please. Like, we don't have to just degrade into savagery. Like, we can put some extra letters in here. Troy says bagginess. That was Bagnall's nickname when his jeans are too big. Music. What's happening with your music? And are you going to also go into A&Ring, because you bloody well should. Like, you've put me on to so many artists recently.
No, do you know what? I love music. I just listen to music all the time. So many dope artists in this world. Like, I'm just so tapped into music. If I honestly, like I said to you, if I didn't rap, I'd probably be an A&R.
I could see it. I could see it. And what have you been doing in terms of your own music?
My own music I just finished my mixtape maybe December.
Okay.
And started a new project recently, and I kind of merged it with what I had before, and now it's just like, yeah, it's more or less done. It's like the landscape for the project is there and it's ready to just record.
Okay, wicked.
Now, yeah, but now with the climate we're in, I'm not even trying to like rush putting it out.
Yeah. So you want to put it out at a time when you can actually sort of perform it and do shows and stuff?
Have a campaign behind it, roll it out properly.
Absolutely.
Send it out to people before it even comes out, and that, you know what I mean? Like, there's a process to it, and I don't feel like I can even execute the process that I want to right now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So aside from all of that, and with that being said, everything I've been writing recently just fun. You know what I mean? I'm just playing around now. Like the shit I sent you the other night, it's just
that was so cold.
Yeah, but and I thank you for that, honestly. But
that was so cold.
Yeah.
See, I forget. Listen, I need to just breathe. I've been doing so much recently and everything. No, seriously, I'm forgetting. I've heard some sick shit recently that hasn't even come out. I'm in such a privileged place. People need to hear that stuff. I can't wait until you can perform and get outside.
I can't wait as well. I can't wait, honestly.
When are we getting that techno Villun album? Is that a joke that's going over my head, or is Villun
techno album?
I feel like that's a joke going over my head. I'm learning, Jen. My bad.
I can't wait. Hey, Briggsy.
So they don't see, so I'm out. So
Briggsy, yeah. I big up Briggs, man. I I got nothing but love for Briggs, nothing but love for that product. Nothing but love for Briggsy, man.
Briggsy, I tuned into a bit of the stream earlier. I thought you did really well.
No.
Go on.
Do you know what? I couldn't get into that stream. I didn't know where it was.
No. Sometimes live streams can be a bit funny.
Yeah,
I think it will have, I'm sure once it stopped live, it was uploaded to the channel. So it will be on Premier Apple's channel, the most recent thing that they uploaded. And it's important conversation. No, it was drawn from negativity. But like I said, I was just grateful that there's that many people talking about battle rap. And I guess the genesis of it is that battle rap should be good, like people should be talented. So that's the positive. Like you got to take positives and, you know, try and I was in the shits I was with the shits earlier. It was a bit mad. So I'll mute you. I'm gonna mute Villun for a sec. Villun on 240 BPM. Villun, I'm bringing you back. Is that what the project you're working on is on? Is it a techno, Villun?
Is it techno? No, it's
yeah,
definitely
is that why you don't want to put it out now? Because
hell no, it's definitely not no techno. I keep rapping no techno, you know.
The R&B track bangs.
The R&B track. You know, yeah, big up RK in it because I've actually shown him a couple shits.
Okay, Briggsy is the man. Yo, Crash, tell your brother.
Definitely no techno album. No techno album out here.
Crash is
Is Crash still out here chatting?
Listen, all right, yeah, no, I'm looking forward to hearing your music, and hopefully, you know, when things start moving to opening up again, then, you know, that will get some movement. Until then, we'll definitely get you battling soon. And there's a lot happening in 2021, considering that, you know, we are, you know, arse deep in a pandemic and have been for like 4 years now, literally.
Making shit happen, man. You gotta make it happen.
Yeah, no, it's incredible. So shout out to Premier Battles. We've got the Anarchy tournament coming up, starting on Friday. Wiretap doing the face-offs on Friday. I think I'm having 2, maybe 3 of the battlers on tomorrow. I'm going to do some graphics for that tonight and put those out. So for the Anarchy, like a little bit of promo stuff. Then they've got the second round of that on the 27th, No Loose Chat, Final Process on the 28th.
Yeah, that's the weekend I need to do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go up to Manchester for the 27th.
Okay.
Speaking of Briggsy,
I
need to shout you for that.
Yeah, talk about it. So 20th, 27th, live on Twitch, free, streamed live to the world on one of the biggest streaming platforms. Cannot repeat how much an absolutely massive look that is for the battlers on the card. I am super excited for them. I know my face and my voice doesn't sound enthusiastic. I literally,
we feel the energy. It's in your spirit. It's in the spirit.
It's in the spirit. Salute, Trainer. This is all fun. This isn't even work. It's enjoyable. But what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to wrap it up now. Do you want to talk about anything else? Do you want to, a shot fire us? I'm not going to get the bit at the end where you say, you call out someone and you talk about how, so. But I love the energy. It's what I needed today. Like, it's been fun. It's been funny. You're hilarious and psychopathic at the same time. Like, that's my sort of energy. It's beautiful. It's just the right.
You need to stop throwing that tag around. You're
psychopath before.
You're gonna have people thinking I'm mad out here. You said you're psychopathic.
I put a disclaimer at the beginning and say, I'm not. These are not qualified opinions.
I'm not on no meds and that. Don't let them confuse you.
Next time I'll say allegedly. No, you've got to
you're funny, you're psychopathic.
No, I'm sorry. Everything I say is either sarcastic or I'm exaggerating or talking in hyperbole.
It's been a pleasure, honestly.
Yeah, no, it has. No, I love this energy. It's like I say, it's super high but super low, which is where I'm at right now. It's perfect. So I guess what I'm saying is I'm sociopath too. So
no, you're psychopath.
Okay, yeah.
How you try to give yourself the nicer one there as well. You tried it. You tried it.
I'll take them all. I'll take all
the psychopath and you're sociopathic,
I'll take all the opaths. Insane is where it's at. I don't know who wants to, or no, I don't want to speak lightly of anyone who is insane or psychopathic or sociopathic. But what I'm saying is there's a nice place to be where you don't take two things. Anyway. That's it from me and my medical opinions today. Vil, thank you so much for joining us. What
Thank you for having me, Jen.
yeah, no, what I want to do, what I'd love to do with you is maybe like a couple of bar breakdown shows or something where we go and look through maybe some of your old performances or something, or I don't know, something. Maybe I'll just do that by myself.
Again, of course.
Okay, yeah, no, that would be dope. I'd love to do that,
Yeah,
to really dig into, you know, what you've done over the years. I think that would be really cool. But I wanted to get this in, and let everyone know that Villun is outside. We can expect to see the AJ Ra clash. Who knows? Say that again.
I'm not outside. I just keep getting called outside. I'm just trying to live my life. You get me?
Yeah. It happens. We're here now. We're here now. We don't have to talk about how.
I'm putting up 5 bills. Let's go.
It's gonna keep moving. 5 bills. That's it. 5 bills on the line. It's written in my notepad, which is, you know, so that's set in stone now. Of course, it's live recorded. You know, multiple witnesses. So really looking forward to that battle.
Multiple witnesses.
It's lit. Yeah, no, multiple. Like they literally, like I could produce this in court. This is testimony, live testimony. So yeah, it's been fun receiving your testimony live on air. You can sign the oath on the way out.
No need for no affidavit.
Okay, all right. You know, this is literally it's a living affidavit. I think that may be a legal technical term. So, and I didn't need your permission to sign because you're clearly agreeable with me doing this interview. I think that's implied permission already. So we're good to go. You're signed in blood, basically.
That's calm.
And yeah, I'll have you on again back on again soon.
Yeah.
And thanks. I'm going to end the broadcast now. Everyone, Villun, where can we follow you at? Where can we find your music?
Yeah, Vill's Reality everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Vill's Reality.
Okay, that's dope. All right, go and follow and look out for the music.
Mad simple.
All right, wicked. All right, it's been Battle Rap World. I've been London Jen. Good night.
Yeah, love.